Cop me vitamins when I ride the. Oh my goodness. Oh, Nika. Why are you setting up bees, okay, and making them go to the Met Gala in towels and I don't know which gowns and things like that? We're gonna be discussing about obviously the Met Gala looks off the rip galleys and how Nicki Minaj basically shut down the Met Gala. And my favorite, Robin and of course Rakima did not come. And these are some of the things that we'll be discussing in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea blog. I trust you guys are doing well and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. We are going to start with Onika Tanya Miraj, because listen, I need the Barbz all day long had been, just speculating. Is she coming? Is she not coming? They even made some AI images of Nicki Minaj at the Met Gala. And when I tell you that I did see some posters of some Barbz even at the Met, they were waiting on Onika with some posters and things like that. So of course, when Nicki Minaj stepped out and came out, people were gagged. Okay, her presence alone was just a gag. And this is before we even start talking about how she ate in as far as the outfit is concerned. Now, listen, I'm telling you, Vogue even said that, well, she is one of the best dressed, A-listers out there. And she's one of the few artists who managed to stay on theme. Okay, so let's talk about a dress, you guys. Let us talk about this beautiful dress. Oh my goodness. I cannot stop looking at these pictures, you guys. I cannot stop looking at these pictures, and it is so on theme because, well, the dress code for this year's Met Gala is the Garden of Time. Hence, you see all the flowery imagery that is on a dress, and it was inspired by a short story written by J.G. Ballard in 1962, which chronicles the tale of a count and countess living in a blissful villa, okay? And so you do see that, well, she's one of the few celebrities who did understand the assignment. I loved every detail on that dress, the floweriness. I loved even, when she was asked during the Vogue interview, she was detailing how they made the dress. And, the designer did say that, well, she was extremely active in making the dress. Okay. So when you're just artistically talented, artsy people will literally be artsy in any, space you give them, even in fashion. Okay. And so the fact that she was heavily involved in the designing of the dress is beautiful. And I also do love the fact that she accommodated her own touch to it. You can tell that it's a little Harajuku, it's a little Barbie, like the full outfit in its entirety, and you can still tell that it's still on theme. So that being said, the dress for me, it's a 10. It is a 10. I'm not gonna even this dress is a 10, and she had the entire internet gagged. Okay, other celebrities gagged, other celebrities fangirling when they saw her. Moving on to the details of the dress, you guys. It is being said that, well, it is actually interpreted as an inspiration taken from the paintings of the iconic artist Van Gogh. Is that how you pronounce it? And so, like, I'm just gonna insert, some of the art that this man did, and how it relates to Nicki Minaj's dress, because you do know that, well, in one of her songs, Nicki does say that, well, my body is a work of art eating this Van Gogh. So obviously, we are gagged. We are gagged by this level of artistry. Now, moving on to her hair. Just like, who did her hair? Is that hair, you guys? Who did the hair? She ate down the back of the hair, you guys. Did you see the back part of the hair? I'm just like, oh my goodness. It's giving Harajuku, it's giving Barbie. It's together, the outfit and the hair. It's really coming together nicely. And honestly speaking, I really was very happy for Onika. And you know what, say what you want, but she is one of the best dressed, okay? If we are going to keep it a buck, okay? If we're going to keep it a buck. The handbag itself tying into that look. And do I even need to talk about a face guard at this point? Because I feel like it's a given. I feel like this is redundant, because we all know that a face guard is always eating that mug, baby. Oh, this girl is gorgeous. So yeah, let me know in the comment section which one, what was your favorite part of Nicki Minaj's artist, even Vogue crowned her, like I told you. And I would say that another person who really did stay on theme was Zendaya. Zendaya ate down down, you guys. And as usual, Zendaya always delivers in as far as fashion and the Met is concerned. She ate down, stayed on theme, and Ayo Edebri also did understand the assignment. I love the outfit, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to be talking about, Doja Cat. Madla Mini got baited, okay, because Nicki really was out there singing about vitamins and things like that, and none of these rap girls really were even associating with the brand. So obviously, trust Madla Mini to be coming out, with the same designer that Nicki Minaj is name dropping in a song, and having them style them for the Met, and she decided to show up in a towel, and then she decided to show up, with a wet look. The towel had people confused a little bit, because people were like, okay, what is happening? What are you doing? And things like that. And personally, my theory is Vetements must have reached out to Nicki Minaj after they mentioned her, and she probably said, no, you're not about to see me wearing a towel. Like, I'm not gonna be wearing a towel, and forget that wet look. And they were like, oh well, let's settle for the next best possible option, which is Madla Mini. And I'm not saying this as a hater, but I'm like, if you don't get Nicki Minaj, who else are you getting in female rap? Ooh. Of course, they had to settle for Madla Mini. And the Transformer, even if they had reached out, I do believe that now she's smart enough to know that had she taken that offer, obviously people would be out there saying, oh my goodness, now you're running around in vitamins when Nicki Minaj saying about it. So Nicki Minaj, how dare you set up Madla Mini and you're out there name dropping vitamins when you yourself know that you only need it when you're writing the okay? You don't need it on the red carpet. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section, what you think about that. Of course, Madla Mini did came out trying to explain a concept and said that, oh well, me wearing cotton, well, cotton is a flower. And I was like, Zandile, Lamini. Oh my goodness, I'm not even going to comment on that, on that entire, oh, I'm wearing cotton notion, also I'm on theme. I'm not doing that, you guys. I will let you do that in the comment section. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about the Transformer. Oh my goodness, what was not everything is a voodoo ceremony. Like, somebody needs to tell her not every gathering is a witch gathering, like, really. Because she came out there with a very massive gown in terms of volume, but that's all it gave, volume. In terms of in the volume category, she ate down in as far as volume is concerned. But was it not off theme? Was it giving anything? It wasn't, you guys. And she's out there trying to say, oh, it's a black rose theme. And I'm like, there's a better way of, coming through with a, black rose theme. That hideous gown that she had, it's not giving, black rose. It's not. It's really not. Oh my goodness. And the hilarious part for me is when during the Vogue interview, everyone was doing their interviews, being merry, complimenting each other, and then she came in, she was like, ain't nobody competing with me. These girls can't compete. These bees can't compete. Oh my goodness. She had such a huge mouth for someone who's wearing that thing. I mean, for someone who's wearing a spell casting gown, she had a lot of mouth talking about these girls ain't touching me. And I'm like, is it not time for you to bask in your hideous black volume 4? Okay, there's no such word, but you get what I'm saying. Dress. She should have just basked into the voluminous of that dress instead of coming on the carpet saying, oh, these bees ain't touching me. She had such a huge mouth for that. And then the interviewer asked her, who are you wearing? Her slow mind could not even remember the name of a designer. And this is the girl you guys want us to take seriously. I was like, this is a basic red carpet question. Anybody who has some sense and was about to walk on the red carpet knows, okay, that this is one of the basic questions that they ask on the red carpet. Who are you wearing? She could not remember the name. She said, well, they are an Asian designer. And I was like, oh my goodness, why are you embarrassing yourself? You have so much mouth for saying these bees can't compete with me, but you cannot even remember a simple name of the designer who made what you're wearing. And you are walking on the Met Gala carpet. Oh my goodness. And this is the person that you guys want to think is on the same level with anyone. Like, come on. Her IQ really can't even remember the name of the designer that she's wearing. You literally had just two assignments, and you could not even execute them. One of them was obviously gathering enough strength to drag your hideous dress across, the Met Gala red carpet, green carpet. And the next assignment was of course you remembering the name of that designer, and you just could not do it. And you guys want us to take this girl seriously. Like, come on, be for real, okay? And you know, me being me, I was like, okay, let me look on like at the other side, probably, because she did mention that, well, the designer is of, Asian descent. Maybe she's having a difficult time trying to pronounce the name. So I was like, because you do know that, well, sometimes it can be difficult, pronouncing a name from a language that you're not familiar with. So I was like, let me be fair. Let me check out the name of the designer. And well, the name of the designer is Windowsan. Okay. And so it's clearly not about pronunciation. It really is not about pronunciation, but really about a mind not being able to remember one word. Oh my goodness. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about the Transformer and the hideous dress. And I did see a fan base saying, oh, she ate. And I'm like, oh, sometimes it's okay to say, you missed. But then that's the problem, okay? Because this girl is always out there bragging about, oh, I'm a fashion girl, or I'm this, or nobody touches me in fashion. And, the fan base actually hypes her up when she says things like this. So now when you come out and you have a miss in fashion, you find it hard to basically admit that, you know what, it was a miss. That's the thing. Rihanna is a fashion girly like that, but that's not to say that she hasn't had, fashion misses in the past. She has had them, and she takes them gracefully. Why? Because you will never catch her herself hyping herself up, saying, "Oh, I'm the fashion girly," or "I'm not so much fashion," or this and that. You will never catch her doing that. So that is the reason why she can gracefully take a fashion failing moment. Okay. Still talking about the Transformer, you guys. It does seem like the blogs are not posting a look at all. The Shade Room, I do know that, well, they no longer see eye to eye. It's been like that for quite some time. But I was shocked to see Kyle, you guys, off the Neighborhood Talk. Well, they did not post her look at all. And I'm like, what's happening? Because those two were literally very cool. And at some point they turned into a Cardi promo page. And if I remember correctly, that's what he ran away from the Shade Room. So I really was surprised at how, Kylie decided to turn her page into, the Transformer fan page, because it never gets anyone anyway. Because even after doing all that promo for her, she will still find something to complain about, to rant about. And I guess this is where we're at with this entire situation. And because trust me, had they posted her right now, she would be like, why are you posting me? You're setting me up. You're setting me up to be dragged. You're setting me up. I'm like, honey, you set yourself up when you decided to pull up in that dress, okay? You really thought you were doing something. And when you decided to have a big mouth, when actual people who stayed on theme were out there gracefully walking the carpet. And if she keeps this energy, only one page will be able to post her, which is basically the ugly Barbie. That's the only page that will continue posting her. And we all know that she cannot survive without these blogs, okay? It's not like she has actual fan bases and things like that. She needs these blogs, to make herself feel better, to make it look like she's doing something. So I really do think that, well, she'll go back and apologize to Kyle, and probably, in my own opinion, some remuneration or stuff like that. I don't know, you guys. But I don't think that she can stay mad at Kyle for such a long time, because who's going to promote your songs? Who? Ken Barbie? Who even follows him like that? Who even takes his opinion seriously? Anyway, you guys, moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about. Taylor, well, she ate looking all rosy and stuff, and trust Iman to come out here and try to make the moment about him, okay? Tiana ate, hands down, and this is what Iman had to say. He said, yeah, you ate, but I ain't telling you that ish. Oh my goodness, who asked for your opinion, man? Like, leave that girl, let that girl live her life. Ah, sometimes men can really be annoying. Oh my goodness. The next thing that we're gonna be talking about, you guys, Kim Kardashian. It seems like, well, her ribs keep on missing. What's happening with her? Like, what is happening to that waist? I understand what waist thing, but at this point, it's not funny. At this point, this is becoming scary. Oh my goodness. Let me know what you think about Ribless, of course, Kim Kardashian, okay? And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, you know that I was really waiting to see Robin and Rakim. And they are saying that, well, Rihanna had a flu, and that's the reason why she did not come to the Met Gala. I was so heartbroken. Oh my goodness. I was really so heartbroken because I was like, oh, it's that time of the year where when Rihanna gets to save us the looks, but it does seem like this year we had Nicki Minaj and Zendaya, and they delivered. And overall, I loved it, but it's a very few celebrities who managed to stay on theme. And sometimes I'm just like, these designers and stylists, like, what's up? Why do they do this? Why do they make these celebrities be off theme? And so comment in the comment section and let me know, where were you watching the Met Gala from? Where were you judging from? I know I was judging from my bed, okay, with my broke behind, sitting in bed with my bonnet and being Joan Rivers for a minute. So I want you to tell me where you watched the Met Gala from, and also tell me who for you did it, okay? Who was your best dressed? Who was your worst dressed, okay? Let me know in the comment section, obviously, what you think about all of that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Until my next one, see you.